Hey, all my elevators. I just had a really weird experience. It made me very uncomfortable. And I have this knack for intervening on someone else's behalf. So it's my birthday weekend and I wanted to celebrate myself, treat myself. So I was going to Pandora. One of my favorite pastimes is to go and collect charms that are special to me, or they have some type of special meaning to them. So as I'm going to Pandora, I see a group of African American people. There's one lady, 2 white cops, and approximately 5 black boys. The black boys had dreads, pants sagging, tank tops. They had a few bags in their hands, a few from Nike, a few from other athletic stores. And something just said, turn around and look. So I stepped to the side and I just kind of watched, what was going on. I noticed, this cop was going through all of their bags, like one at a time. He was going through their bag. But I noticed the lady and her son, or whoever she was with, was standing on the side of the officers. So to me, that meant maybe she or the son, had an issue with this crowd of boys. So I just watched, and as I watched them go through their bags and search their bags, they didn't have anything. So 2 boys were able to walk away and they kept a few of the other boys. When the 2 boys that they released started to walk away, I approached them. And in approaching them, I said, "Are you okay?" And he said, "No, ma'am." And I said, "You're not." I said, "But you're shaking like a leaf on a tree." So immediately I put my hands on him. I didn't even ask, and usually I ask. In this case, I did not ask, but I went to put my hands on him. I rubbed his arm. I put my hand over his chest, and I said, "You are very upset. Like, you're very upset." I said, "But you're handling yourself so well. You're calm." I said, "I'm glad you pulled your pants up and you are not irate," because that's exactly what they wanted. They wanted him to, become irate. I feel like they wanted him to just be a mess. So I asked him if he had the officer's badge number, and he said no. I said, "Well, go back over there and get his badge number. He has to give it to you if you ask for it." I was like, "But from here on out, anytime an officer stops you or they have a problem with you or an issue with you, you need to look at that badge number." So he went back over there, got the badge number, and he brought it to me. And he was like, "Ma'am, I don't know what to do with this." I said, "That's fine." I was like, "But you can file a report." I said, "Did they tell you why they were searching you, or what happened? Was it a report made or a claim made, against you and your friends?" And he said, "Well, someone's phone was missing, and she said that it looked like us. And she felt like the black lady felt like we took her phone in Nike." So I was like, okay. So they searched all the boys' things, clothes, bags, like everything. And when they didn't find anything, they started letting them go 2 at a time. So he went and got the badge number. When he came back, he gave it to me, and I told him that I would file a report on his behalf, but I also wanted to use this opportunity as a time to share with him how he can file a report and what to do. So not only did I intervene on his behalf, like, I felt a way, and that's why my energy is low. Like, usually I'm like, hey, this is L. But I don't feel that, because we live in a country where the color of our skin with some people makes a difference. Our appearance can be threatening to other people because we are dark or big or boisterous or loud. Like, we have to be categorized as ghetto and uneducated and, you know, without more. Like, the list just goes on and on and on. And not only does other races and cultures, some people, not all, but there are those that have prejudices in all cultures. The purpose of this video is when you can intervene or intercede on someone's behalf to help. That's what we do. We help. We get in there, we fill in the gap, we do things on others' behalf that they may not know. They may not know what to do. They may not know how to do. Like, he didn't know what to do with the the badge number. I told him, you contact the office, you make a report, and you tell them that you were racially profiled. Someone made a report, or, you know, contacted the police of a phone being stolen, and you were accused of having this phone. But it's our job and it's our duty to help. And I don't care if this was another race, which it wouldn't happen to another race. But if it's someone else and you can help and you can render a helping hand, that's what we're supposed to do. So in this case, rendering information, because this baby didn't know. He was also shaking like a leaf on a tree. He was so upset, so upset. But with that, I just felt like it was my duty to help him understand what was going on and how to proceed moving forward. What to do. Contact the police station. You have the badge number. This is the story. They let us go. However, we were asked to leave the mall. Now, if you see that I don't have anything, why am I having to leave the mall? Just because you don't like the way I'm dressed. Everybody does not have money for nice, fine linens and threads and all of this, but we don't get to throw them out of places. He was in there shopping. He had Nike bags. He had other bags. We don't get to throw people away or throw them out just because they don't look the part, the way we want them to look. They don't present the way we want them to. Now, the choice that we have is, okay, we don't have to date them. They don't have to be in our immediate circle, but we don't have to be ugly and mean to them. So my heart, I just extended my heart, and I just want to challenge everyone that is looking at this live. Understand that it's not everyone, but we live in a country where some people have been taught racism. Some institutions, whether it's jobs, organizations, industries, you know, practice prejudices, and they segregate, you know, they promote by certain standards. So if we can make a difference, just make a difference. If we can lend a helping hand, help. If we can love despite doing any other thing, let's do it. This was very challenging for me to see and not go over there and intervene, and this was different for me. This was very different. It even upset me, I have to be honest. Like, I'm upset about it because this was my first time seeing this myself. Yes, I've seen it on the news, I've heard different accounts, but for me to actually witness this was something for me. So just be encouraged, elevators. Continue to do our part. Continue to do what we can, one person at a time, one situation at a time. But just love. Begin the day with gratitude, end the day with gratitude, and everything in between. Try to love. Just try to love. That was me showing that baby some love. It may be in a different form, but just showing him some love. That somebody see him. Somebody is there to help. Somebody will help on his behalf, especially in this instance. So until the next video, I'll see you guys next video when I have something on my heart to share. It's Saturday, September the 4th. Enjoy your 3-day weekend. This is Labor Day weekend. I'll be turning up a little bit because this is my birthday, but love you all. Love, love, love you all. And remember, love, love, love. That's what we were placed here to do. Have a good one.